Hello. I'm here in High Park, Toronto, and I saw this beautiful tree. Wanted to show it to you, and I'll turn the camera to the other side, and you will see it. It's beautiful. Look at these flowers. This tree is kind of in this isolated area where I don't think that there is access to this place. There must be some construction going on. But the moment I saw, I came here because I may not see it again, depending on which direction I go to. There's that white flowered tree of the same kind, I believe, next to it. But it's really captivating. Here's the High Park, and we will be walking in High Park this afternoon, and I'll bring you more clips to show you the beauty of High Park in Toronto. This was about 20 minutes from where I live. I'll see you with other clips. Look at that magnificent tree, and here it says High Park Children's Garden and Teaching Kitchen. So you can see some bikers and vehicles. This is kind of some entrance to the High Park, downtown Toronto. University of Toronto is also nearby. So near the children area, there are some parents seated while their children play. This is a beautiful tree. I don't know what. So children are already sitting on the tree and playing. Look at this staircase that goes down to the lake down below. I'm going to take the stairs to the left, so to walk down the hill. This is I thought it was a wooden staircase, but it is not. It is a metal staircase. Look at that beauty. There's a building over there. You get the same feeling like in Central Park, New York, here in High Park in downtown. Some people resting. We are walking toward the lake. Hi. I said hi to those people. That's the normal thing to do here. So I came down the stairs. What you see here is Grenadier Pond Phragmites removal. Where did phragmites come from? Phragmites australis is a non-native perennial grass originally transported from Eurasia for ornamental use. The species is causing significant degradation to wetlands, shorelines, waterways, and beaches throughout North America. So they removed them, and that's the rest of it. And there's life-saving equipment here. If in case somebody drowns and asks help, you can throw that tube so they can survive. It's a nice weeping willow type tree. Nice walkways. And these Canadian geese, some kind of Canadian geese. They look friendly, unbothered by your presence. That's their habitat. What I really enjoy about this place is how quiet the place is. And here there is a cyclist that came. So I'm walking on right hand side. And I can see beautiful trees, flowered. How amazing this is. It's amazing. Fully blossomed trees that gives a feeling of paradise here. All these trees in every corner has some beauty. So Grenadier Pond, there's another signpost over there. So turtle pot protectors and trash disposals. We see less people today. This is a weekday. Today is Tuesday. So it happened to be a perfect time for us to come walk. Look and see how well maintained this whole place is. Amazing. They've removed a tree here. So they have these benches in place in case someone wanted to sit and chat. And that garden over there. And these flowering trees that are very unusual. And those are the flowers they have. I believe this is a type of bougainvillea, if I'm not wrong. Let me go take a picture. There's a dog barking over there on that side. So your dogs can also walk here. And look at these flowers. I don't think they are bougainvilleas. There are different kind of flowers. That's me. You get a view of me here with those flowers. Thank you for walking with me. I don't even have my mic today, but I'll continue to give you a picture of this entire place. Stay tuned. Hello there. Look at this beauty. Just with perfect sunlight right here. There's a heavenly view of this beautiful tree. And then its brothers, its siblings. And look, there's a helicopter going. So here's another sitting area in High Park. Some people are reading, some people are walking. We enter this walkway with that beautiful red tree over there, with another walkway down the hill. Tiny flowers. This is a well-maintained park. Here we have another walkway up the hill, and these beautiful red, well-groomed or pruned trees The smell of these flowers are similar to those Verelu flower smell in Sri Lanka. Verelu means local olives in Sri Lanka. And those bloomed trees, and then we have some tulips here over there. Here they have another garden that would be perfect for a wedding location with water at the background and more people seated in this area.
Okay. Liverpool and Spain, same.
Clear skies.
So they want to make sure that they reach a certain.
Here those trees, which has become a favorite spot of visitors for taking pictures. I wanted to show you a close-up of these flowers. Take a look. Ta-da! They are growing all over the tree, and then some leaves are coming. It's kind of the season. End of the season. There is a red maple tree. They make maple syrup in Canada and in US. It's a cute dog walking with a stick. Hi. And then more tulips coming. Look at these tulips. Oh my goodness. Are they even real? Oh wow. They are real. Look at this. Some bees inside. These are so real. Look how beautiful they are. It's kind of the end of the season for tulips, but look at other tulips coming up. I went all the way to Niagara Falls to, those are cherry blossoms, kind of the end of the cherry blossom season, with more walkways. And here you see amazing garden of tulips. And here you find some black tulips with these benches. Look at these. Oh my God. Look how beautiful these are. And the yellow tulips. And all these tulips for you to see. They were right here waiting for us. And there you see more tulips. You can see lots of Indians. In Toronto, there is a town called Brampton, which is really Indianated. That means when there is a festive season in India, it's happening here in Brampton. So you can find Indian food, Indian restaurants, all Indian places here. So we come to this beautiful spot with more tulips, more people seated, yellow and black tulips, with all these trees and cyclists. Enjoy cherry blossoms in Hyde Park. And those are vehicles that had come There's an ice cream parlor over there. So they have given a map of these cherry blossoms, and then those pine trees, and then these tulips again. So they're doing more garden work in this area of the garden. That's a beautiful bird looking for some food. Cyclists and parents walking their children. Okay, so I hope to walk down this way, down the hill to that side of the park. More maple trees. You can see lots of dogs walking, families with their other family members on those cherry blossoms. These are originally from China. Japan. More tulips here. Those who love flowers should come here. Look at that. Can you even imagine the beauty of just sitting there and pausing for a moment? Pausing and breathing. There you go. This is that place, like a little hideout. With cherry blossoms, and this is like a creek, but when it rains you will expect some water, and a pond. It's gated, gate number 80, and that's a squirrel, my friend. It's so relaxed. They usually hide nuts. That's a black squirrel. I think they're a couple. It's kind of running in that direction. Thank you for being on camera. And those are more squirrels over here. What they do is they hide nuts, and then they forget where they hid them. That's a mini squirrel, like a chipmunk. Look at that. And they have a short tail, like a mouse. So somebody put food for them here. And so this is not a through road, like don't walk. This is like closed, and there has this tree been fallen, so they must be warning people not to walk through. Here we see light green colored tree that must be a version of maple. Yeah, it's a version of maple, true. That's what I meant. Okay, that's the view from this side. Beautiful garden. And there's some water left this way. And My friends are walking to the left, so I will follow them to not get lost in this park. They know their way around here more than I do because they have been coming here very often for the past 30 or so years. Here you find beautiful cherry blossoms. Take a look. They look like mini roses. Here you go. Take a look. Isn't that amazing? And those birds and a family enjoying their walk. And this sun flashing on cherry blossoms. This is heaven. Let's try to capture what that board says. Oh, it says welcome to High Park. Look at that. And look at the sky, like a little whale. And this is another cherry blossom baby tree with these tiny buds or fruits that are coming out. So they say, welcome to High Park. You can help protect this special place. Please stay on trails, paved surfaces and manicured areas to avoid trampling sensitive plants and wildlife. Wild lupin with a bee, and then monarch butterfly, and then a white-crowned sparrow. High Park has 309 different species of native plants, over 70 animal species, and is designated Environmentally Significant Area (ESA) and Area of Natural and Scientific Interest. High Park has so many great park amenities which draws more than 1 million visitors a year. High Park has natural sandy soil. It's one of the reasons feet, bike tires and paws can have such an impact in natural areas. I think behind us is a apple tree. When they say Oba apple, Malakwage, they are talking about this. The soft and delicate nature of an apple flower. Apple blossom. So soft. And there's a trail here if you want to walk. West Ravine Nature Trail. On the West Ravine Nature Trails, you will see examples of remnant oak woodland communities on the upland slopes and locally significant wetland communities within and surrounding Grenadier Pond. These plant communities offer the opportunity to view many rare species of plants and wildflowers, including black oak, wild lupin, cup plant, and sweet flag. They also provide habitat for wildlife, including birds, animals, fish, and insects. There is no provision for lighting on the natural trails. These trails are intended for daytime use only. We recommend that you enjoy secluded areas in the company of friends for your own safety. There's a man walking with his dog. Stay on the designated trails. These trails are covered with wood chips, leaf plants, and wildlife for others to enjoy. Do not ride bicycles through the nature trails. Put litter in the bins provided. So those are Instructions for people visiting. This is a weeping willow tree. Look at the beauty of it. There are more people walking. So those people have a view with their apartment. Those are real Canadian geese. There's a family of them there watching, protecting their babies. I will zoom in and show you what I'm seeing. Look at this family of Canadian geese. Hi. They have marked their territory. They can be super aggressive, and you should not get close to them by boat or by foot because they can definitely attack you. While others are doing their things, there is one security guard, that's that one, walking around and making sure that everybody is safe. When one eats, the other one is watching. They're super well organized. And I can see a swan here. There it is. Look at the beauty of it. I don't want to get too close because I may frighten it. This is quite a view. There's also a baby duck. So you need to take both of them in one frame. Super clear water. It's giving itself a bath. When they're in water, they don't feel any water at all because their feathers cover them properly, so they don't feel the cold at all. Magnificent creature of this planet. And the sign here says environmentally significant area, no fishing, do not feed or disturb wildlife, keep dogs on leash and out of water. Some of the signs are blackened out. You can see there is a water entry for that family living on that side. It's using its beak for scratching its own skin and through the feathers to get a very clean wash. There's an elderly couple walking. For now, enjoy the swan. It's a lonely swan. I don't see its friend or partner. There's another bird over there. That's a sparrow. That's a sparrow. I almost want to go closer to the swan, and now it's deciding to probably get in water. But I don't want to do that because we should leave wildlife undisturbed. It's beautiful to see animals living their lives free with no human dependence. I wish you well. May you find a nice partner. Okay? Bye. Here's another cool shade, perfect for sitting. And those ducks are enjoying their swim. Let them take their pictures. We decided to walk a little bit faster, kind of faster than normal pace. Look at these wild. The moment I see something beautiful like this, I stop and look at these ready to go. So what comes to my mind when I see things like this is like mind-blowing, like how they literally travel far in the world looking for a different location. Look at them. They fly. They get carried away to their own homes and they find home there. The patient hunter, a heron. The great blue heron is one of High Park's largest and most majestic feathered visitors, standing over a meter tall. Wow. An incredibly patient hunter, it wades in shallow water with its long legs. That's not him. Then stands perfectly still until it catches sight of its prey. In a flash, it can spear the creature with its own sharp bill, and usually swallows it whole, head first. Its diet consists mainly of fish, particularly the plentiful pumpkin seed fish in Grenadier Pond, but also includes frogs and other small aquatic animals. Other herons commonly found in the park include the great egret, which also hunts in open shallow water, and the smaller, stockier black-crowned night heron, often seen perched on a log or low branch near the water's edge. For more information, look at this site. Herons need a feeding habitat that is healthy and undisturbed. You can help by watching quietly from the shore, keeping your pets leashed and at home, by disposing of toxic liquids safely rather than pouring them down sewer gates. Oh no, so there must be some sewer gates connected to this pond. The sewer from the homes come to the pond, which is not great. So please stop doing that. Protect wildlife. This must be from a dog, maybe from a human. As I said, you can walk here or you can also run here. Look at this. I'm yet to see some turtles, but take a look at these. This couple here. People walk up there, and this is muddy here, so they decide to walk that way up and then through. I see some birds in there. They're doing their dancing and all activities here. Can you see the bird here? That one. Look at that. It's kind of performing a dance for its partner. This is really a sanctuary for wildlife. There it is, the swan enjoying its swim and looking for a prey. Look at these, some of the finest views of the park. And over there, that tree you saw earlier, and more people enjoying. They say these are not cherry blossoms, but I'm not sure. But there are boards that say enjoy cherry blossoms. So they have these bird feeders. Somebody taking pictures of their puppy. Oh, how cute it is. Look at this. Let me see. I'll take a picture of this and the iPhone should show that these are cherry blossoms. So the result that came after taking a picture was that this is a plum tree, not a cherry blossom. So you gotta Google it. Sorry about the mishap. That there also is such a view. Okay. That at the back. And then this over here with this amazing whatever tree. It's not that tall and it's not that short either. And here at the back you find two different trees of those. Oh look, there is this sign here. Let me read it. It's called Sakura. Okay, it says it is. Sakura, a Japanese flowering cherry tree, one of 34 Prunus, Sedonus, Akebano and Prunus fuganzo varieties, presented to the city of Toronto by the Sakura Committee. So these are as a symbol of friendship and goodwill between Japan and Canada. So this was planted in 2001 by the mayor of the city of Toronto. So these are sakura flowers. Sakura malpipila haripudumai ge durakata nilvana piyase. So these are sakura flowers. I'm glad I read the sign. There are some children are fishing. I'm not sure if that is really allowed. Doesn't matter. They're enjoying it. So here's a sign of High Park. Our city, our park. Welcome to one of the Toronto's largest and best known parks. High Park contains 399 acres of rolling hills. Contains hills, woodlands, creeks, ravines, and one of the city's largest ponds, Grenadier Pond. High Park exists today as a result of the foresight and generosity of the original owner of the park's central portion, John Howard, a former city surveyor and architect, and his wife, Jemima. In 1873, Howard deeded the land to the city of Toronto to be forever held as a public park for the free use and enjoyment of the people of Toronto. Their house, Colborne Lodge, now a public museum, still stands in the south end of the park. Enjoy your visit and come back again. So there is a picture of somebody fishing here. Just like those children now. My friends are walking all the way in the far end. I'll walk slightly faster to walk up to them. That's a train passing. Take a look. There's a station called Kipling Station, and usually this line goes in that direction. So these are some Canadian geese. There's one close by. Oh, it's kind of limping. I'm sorry. This is another viewpoint area. A lot of people come here too for pictures. One good thing about Canada is that they promote recycling. So cans, plastic bottles, paper, plastic cups are placed in the blue bin and all else go in the black bin. Plastic goes in the black bin. These geese are kind of eating those petals fallen from sakura from that tree. And there's a conversation these two are having. What an argument. Okay. There's the view of the swan again. The fish with a ferocious grin. So those are walking in that direction. Look at these. There's a fountain for people to drink water like that. What you do is, let's see, you press this, and this time there's no water coming. So I have to sanitize my hands now that I touched it, or I should not be touching my face. There's a bus, kind of a, what is it called, these long buses. There must be a name for it, I forget. Haven't seen them in a while. Well maintained park. These trees fully blossomed. Flowers all over the tree. And more over there. We were here minutes ago, so we are kind of walking in the same direction. I read this for you. Grenadier Pond. This is where we actually started reading those signs for you. Okay, I guess I've reached the end of vlogging for today, and I'll upload these videos for you later without editing. And I hope one day you come to see the High Park and walk with me in these places. in Toronto and say hello to this bird for one last time. Love you all. May you be blessed with greatest of health, longevity, good companionship, so much love and care. May you receive good food, good advice, and progress for you and your family members. With that in mind, I stop. Bye bye.